Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Hip Senior Podcast, Book Edition. Today, I am with Cheryl Ilove, and we are talking about The Reluctant Ninja. Cheryl, welcome to the podcast.
Thank you for having me, Marianne. It's always wonderful to talk to you.
Same here. I am just now starting to read The Reluctant Ninja. So tell me why you wrote it.
I wrote it because I really believe that it was an incredible story, incredible journey, a little bit unbelievable, but it really did happen because it happened to me. And when I first started my martial arts training at the tender young age of 47, and I did not go willingly, that's why I call it the reluctant ninja. My sensei actually had to drag me on the mat, kicking and screaming, and not in a good way. It took him 3 years to convince me to take some martial arts classes with him. He was my acupuncturist before he became my teacher. And the very first time that I went to see him for a treatment, first time I met this man, he started putting needles in my legs and he got a very faraway look on his face. And he said, with your legs and my coaching, I could teach you how to kill with these things.
I love that.
Well,
I love that part.
I didn't. I'm lying there on the table going, oh my goodness, this guy is crazy. I need to get out of here.
Now, see, me,
But-
I would have been like, yes, I need those skills.
Really?
Yes, you never know when you're going to have to kill somebody with your legs, Cheryl.
Well, that's true. That's true. It just didn't fit me. It was not my personality. It was not my persona. I was this fussy woman, fussy girl. I like things like Pilates and pedicures, tutus and toe shoes.
But I still think you should know how to kill somebody with your legs. Come on.
That is a really good point. Finally, I did see the light. It took me 3 years. It's hard to say who was more stubborn, me or my sensei. But finally, he broke me because he wouldn't let it go. You've got to start training with me. You have to take classes. And full disclosure, I did have a significant trauma before I met him. And when he found out about it, his campaign to get me on the mat went into high gear. But I kept saying no because I did not understand how hanging out in a smelly dojo with a bunch of sweaty men was going to make me feel any better. So finally, after 3 years, I was like, okay, I will take a few classes just to prove to you how much I'm going to hate it, and then I'll quit.
And here we are, 2023, and you have a black belt, right?
Yes. 10 years later, I became his first female black belt.
Nice.
In 20 years of teaching, he never had a woman achieve such a high rank. And since that time, only one other woman has done it, and she's 30 years younger than me.
Nice. Nice. Okay. So who's going to pick up this book and read?
I think anybody who wants to hear a story about empowerment, anybody who wants to take a little bit of a roller coaster ride. I like to tell people I don't do emotions. I do. And in the book, you ride that emotional roller coaster from the very beginning of the book to the very first time I started training, to as I was going up the ranks, as I was reclaiming my power, as then I got my rug pulled out from underneath me again and tumbling down that rabbit hole. It's just it's funny. It's heartbreaking. It has nothing but spirit in parts of it. So anybody who wants to take that ride, I think that you could really identify with the character who is me and some of the relationships that I developed along the way, and the fact that I was able to go from tragedy to triumph and really find my inner strength and my personal power. So I believe that that kind of strength and power is in each and every one of us. And I believe that the spirit of the warrior is within each and every one of us as well. And if you feel like you want to explore maybe your own personal power, it's a great book to read.
I know I'm in the first chapter still, but I've really enjoyed just even starting to read this because I'm always so inspired by you and the story that you tell, which is your life, that every day when I wake up now, I'm just like, what would Cheryl do? Minus the killing people with the legs. I still think that's a great part of that though. All right, Cheryl. So they read your book, they set it down. What's the one thing they take away from your book?
I don't know if I can say it on a recording. What a badass.
There, see?
What a badass. And I just want everybody who does read the book to know that you too are that badass.
I love that. I absolutely sure. I love the author of Reluctant Ninja. Thank you so much for writing this book. I think it should be on everybody's buy now list for Amazon. So click through and just go purchase her book because Cheryl, I've spent some time with her. She's amazing. I love her to death. Just go buy her book. Cheryl,
Oh,
thanks for being
thank
with us today.
you. Thank you. I love you too, Marianne. I think you're just absolutely fantastic. You're a badass
Aw,
yourself.
thank you so
Really.
much. I'll talk to you soon. Take care.
Okay.
Bye
Bye.
bye.